Alrighty then, just got done watching the latest episode of Yu-Gi-Oh! Arc 5, and before I talk about that episode, I just want to talk about the fact that I actually watched the first dubbed episode today of the English dub, and say what you want about dubs versus subs, which are better, because I've heard some really good dubs in my day, specifically like Full Metal Alchemist, and I'm currently watching Space Dandy, and that's quite a good dub. I didn't like the dub at all for Yu-Gi-Oh! Arc 5. I thought it was awful. Didn't even like Yuya's voice. I thought it was kind of like on the same level as Yuma Tsukumo's English voice actor. Like, it was kind of annoying. I'd have to watch more of it to see if I liked it or not, but overall, I wasn't impressed. So this episode is called Down One Path, and the reason it's called that is because during this duel, every bugger from the entire city is on this one road that they're dueling on. I mean, Crow, Shinji, all of Shinji's friends, all of the helicopters, this tram comes. We get a cameo. You remember the clown guy from Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds? Even he turns up to watch the duel, which, of all the cameos you could have had, that's probably the one I wanted the least, but at least it was something. Also, we've got all the people in their cars and bikes and stuff all following behind, so everyone is behind this duel, so that was pretty cool. I like that. It was just weird to see them all funnel in at the same time, like all in unison, because that's not how traffic works. So getting back to the duel, we've got Yuya with a great field advantage. He's got like 5 monsters on the field, and Jack has his Tyrant Dragon. Yuya manages to activate some effects where he can actually get over Tyrant Dragon, but Jack activates a trap card, which he has a lot of, by the way. He always seems to have a response with these traps, and he manages to get his Tyrant Dragon's attack all the way up to 10,000 attack. Not many cards can do that. So that was pretty awesome that Jack was able to pull that off. He uses his Nirvana High Paladin monster, where if you attack a monster with it, it doesn't take any battle damage, and it's not destroyed, and the damage done kind of thing reduces that monster's attack. So he attacks with one of his monsters and it reduces his attack down by 2,000, and Jack's like, this attack isn't resonating at all with me, it's just a small attack. And Yuya says that, well, this is the thing, my attacks, they all might be small, but together they will resonate with your soul. So Yuya manages to attack with each one of his monsters. Each of these attacks, considering he's got 5 on the field, each one like whittles down the monster, and the reason this effect is able to work is because he summoned monsters specifically to use this effect, where it's the next level higher. So he's got a level 3, level 4, 5, 6, and then 7. So that was awesome, because the last card he uses for his 7 is his Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon, which he gets all the crowd all riled up by saying the ladies and gentlemen. Even Jack himself is like, Yuya, show me your dueling now. So Yuya revs up the crowd, everyone's all behind him, he attacks, even the crowd's sort of like telling everyone what the effects are and everything. He manages to attack and he destroys Jack's Tyrant Dragon and he wins the duel. Fantastic. Now, at first, I kind of thought this was going to be a draw because Yuya lost to him originally, and people love Jack Atlas, so I didn't think they'd actually go this far, having Jack lose to a new protagonist. But they went for it, and I'm glad that they did, because it kind of makes sense that he should win. Shows that he's surpassed his abilities and he's learnt from this experience, so that's good. His dad was the founder of the entertainment style dueling. Now, Yuya is the founder of the pendulum style dueling, so he has pride in what he does now, and he's kind of got a combination of the both. So yeah, brilliant. I like that Jack is pretty humble. In fact, he kind of seemed like he wanted to lose for once, because he starts laughing just before he's about to be defeated because he's overjoyed that he's had this kind of competition. After he's lost, Yuya goes up to him and is like, hey king, great duel. He turns around and he's got this funny look in his face. He goes, I'm not the king anymore. Also, Jack says something which made me laugh. He says, I am at the summit of happiness at the moment right now, which made me laugh. Just that phrasing. I'm going to use that for something. Next time I eat some food that I really enjoy, I'm saying, I'm at the summit of my happiness right now. Now, the council appears in these giant holograph things, and they say that after seeing everything that's happened in the city so far, that they're going to disband because they've been kind of lenient and not really done much. So we're going to leave everything up to the younger generation to sort out their problems and things like that. This basically abolishes tops and commons as well somehow. And all the tops and commons are kind of getting on now because they enjoyed the duels so much. They were like leaning on each other and having fun. All the police are like all back to normal. They enjoyed the duel as well. So it's kind of like wish-wash. Everyone's kind of happy now for plot purposes. But I can kind of get along with that. Fair enough. But we still have half the episode left, and the rest is to do with Yuzu Roger and what's going to happen next. So Sora manages to get onto one of the screens, and he's actually been beaten by Roger, which I was very surprised to see. He's all like cut and bruised, and he says that Yuzu's been kidnapped by him. Also, there's an explosion that happens, which completely like engulfs Sora, and he's obviously okay, but if I was watching that, I would pretty much assume that he was dead from that. Something that did make me laugh though is Yuzu's basically slagging off Roger as they're walking, saying that, so I see you're running away with your tail between your legs because Yuya won that duel and everything you did was failing, and he slams Yuzu into a wall and like grabs her. He was going to choke her at first, but he does not want to listen to Yuzu's shit anymore because he's not having a very good day. Now, as he's escaping, lo and behold, we were thinking that Yuya was going to go battle him. No, it was actually Reggie. He was the one to stop him and say that I'm going to duel you instead. And he chases him into this room where he gets locked in, so it's a one-on-one duel. The Tsukikage ninja guy, he even says to Reira, because they didn't make it in, Akaba Reggie didn't want you to go in as well, because he might not even be sure if he can win this duel. So the deck that he uses is an ancient gear deck, which was a bit underwhelming for me, but at least he's using some different cards. He managed to summon this monster in defense and boost its defense up, as well as he activates effect where it can't be destroyed by effect cards, as well it can't be destroyed by battle. Once per turn as well, he can inflict 1000 damage to his opponent, so obviously in 4 turns he can win the duel. But his plan is he's got this impenetrable defense and he doesn't see how Reggie's going to get over that. And the episode ends there. Obviously Reggie's going to get over it because he's a clever guy. So apparently next week is the 1 hour special, so that'll be a big episode, so I'll look forward to that. How cool was it we got this episode early? So thank you very much to the YouTube subscriber who mentioned it to me in the comment section below. I forgot your name, but I appreciate that you let me know this episode was out already, so thank you very much for that. Let me know what you guys thought in the comment section below. Are you happy that Jack lost? Are you happy with the resolve that you just got? Are you happy to see Roger freaking out? And I'm going to imagine he's going to be screaming a lot in the next episode. But yeah, let me know what you thought below, and thanks for watching. Right then guys, so recently I subscribed to Loot Crate. Specifically I subscribed to Loot Anime. They specialise in sending Loot Anime related stuff, and I thought that I'd do an unboxing for you guys and show you the kind of stuff I got. Unfortunately I'm in the future, so I've already opened it all, so I know what I get. This is what the box looks like after you've turned it inside out. It's kind of like a treasure chest, which we're going to see a treasure chest worth of stuff inside. Also I'm wearing, spoiler, a t-shirt. You'll see more of that later. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Here we go. Right then, here we go. Welcome to the unboxing. First things first, let's get through this protective layer, which